They call it the City of the Future. But Tokyo's story didn't begin with neon lights or skyscrapers. It began with fire, with destruction, and an unbreakable will to rise again. Tokyo, once a quiet fishing village called Edo, grew from humble beginnings into the heart of Japan. Its rise wasn't luck. It was built on discipline, unity, and a dream that no storm, no bomb, and no tragedy could destroy. 400 years ago, on the shores of Tokyo Bay, fishermen cast their nets in peace. Then came a man, Tokugawa Ieyasu, a visionary warrior who saw potential where others saw nothing. He built Edo Castle. Around it, homes, markets, and temples began to grow. Within decades, Edo transformed into the largest city in the world, not through conquest, but through culture, craftsmanship, and balance. But greatness never comes without pain. In 1657, the Great Fire of Meireki burned Edo to ashes. Thousands perished. The wooden city turned to smoke. Yet, the people rebuilt, brick by brick, street by street. Every time Tokyo fell, its people rose stronger. They learned to live with earthquakes, not in fear, but in preparation. They didn't curse nature, they adapted to it. And that's what made Tokyo different. It wasn't just rebuilt, it was redesigned to survive. In 1868, a new era began. The emperor moved from Kyoto to Edo. The city was renamed Tokyo, meaning Eastern Capital. The samurai laid down their swords, and Japan stepped into modernity. Steam trains, electricity, foreign learning, the city became a symbol of progress. Tokyo wasn't just changing its skyline, it was changing its spirit, learning to balance tradition with transformation. Then came the morning of September 1st, 1923. A violent earthquake struck the heart of Tokyo. In minutes, the city was gone. More than 100,000 lives were lost. Fires raged through the ruins. Silence followed. But from that silence rose determination. People came together, strangers helping strangers, communities rebuilding from dust. Within years, Tokyo stood again, rebuilt even stronger, even prouder. And then came the darkest night. World War II brought devastation like never before. In 1945, air raids flattened almost the entire city. But Tokyo did not surrender its spirit. From the ashes of war, Japan made a promise to rebuild, not with anger, but with hope. Factories turned to innovation centers. Engineers, dreamers, and artists began shaping a new vision, a city that would become a global symbol of peace and progress. The 1964 Olympics became a turning point. The world watched in awe as Tokyo reintroduced itself, a city reborn, efficient, dazzling, and modern. Bullet trains replaced rubble. Neon replaced darkness. Technology replaced tears. Tokyo didn't just rebuild its buildings, it rebuilt its soul. Today, Tokyo stands as a masterpiece of human resilience, a city where ancient shrines stand beside robotic cafes, where the sound of temple bells mixes with the hum of high-speed trains. It's a place where millions move in perfect harmony, a symbol of discipline, respect, and progress. Behind every flashing billboard and glowing tower lies the story of people who never gave up. The quiet strength of generations who turned tragedy into triumph. As the decades passed, Tokyo didn't slow down, it accelerated. From the ruins of the past rose towers of steel and glass. Innovation became its heartbeat. Engineers turned ideas into miracles, from the Shinkansen bullet train to cutting-edge robotics. Tokyo began setting the standard for the world, a city that never looked backward, only forward. Every flashing screen in Shibuya, every train arriving on time wasn't just technology, it was discipline turned into design. Tokyo had mastered the art of blending speed with precision. Amid skyscrapers and automation, Tokyo never forgot its soul. The spirit of old Edo lived on in tea ceremonies, cherry blossoms, and quiet Shinto shrines hidden between neon streets. People still paused to bow, to show respect, to remember that progress means nothing without harmony. In Tokyo, modernity and tradition don't clash, they dance together. Ancient temples and digital billboards coexist like past and future, holding hands. But Tokyo's true strength isn't its technology, it's the people. The workers who fill the subway every morning, the shop owners who greet customers with a bow, the students chasing dreams beneath the city lights. Every citizen of Tokyo carries an invisible pride, the pride of survival, of contribution, of perfection. Their rhythm builds the pulse of the city. Their respect creates the order that makes Tokyo, Tokyo. Yet, even now, the earth beneath Tokyo never sleeps. Earthquakes still rumble, storms still come, but the city stands ready. Buildings sway instead of breaking. Bridges flex instead of falling. Technology doesn't fight nature, it learns from it. Tokyo has turned resilience into an art form. Every emergency drill, every safety system is a quiet promise. We will never be caught unprepared again. Tokyo became more than Japan's capital. It became the world's classroom. Cities around the globe study its efficiency, its design, its humility. Because Tokyo teaches something deeper than innovation. It teaches balance. How to move fast without losing grace. How to grow powerful without losing peace. How to face disaster and still smile tomorrow. At night, when the skyline glows like a galaxy of stars, Tokyo whispers to the world, the future isn't something you wait for, it's something you build. From silent robots to space-age towers, from humble ramen shops to billion-dollar tech companies, every corner of Tokyo beats with ambition. The city doesn't just dream, it acts. Tokyo's future isn't coming, it's already here. And even as the city rests beneath its endless lights, its heart never sleeps. Somewhere, an artist paints, a student studies, an inventor sketches the next great idea. Tokyo breathes through its people, through their discipline, passion, and endless curiosity. Because Tokyo is not just a city of buildings, it's a city of dreams that refuse to die. Every sunrise over Tokyo Bay reminds the world this city has seen everything: fire, war, earthquakes, and rebirth. And every time, it chose the same path, to rise again. Tokyo doesn't just live in the present, it carries the lessons of its past and the hope of its future. It stands as living proof that when a city's heart is strong enough, no disaster can break it. From ashes to innovation, from silence to symphony, from Edo to Tokyo, this city stands as proof that no matter how many times you fall, you can always rise again higher than before. Tokyo, the heartbeat of resilience, the city that turned survival into strength, the city that refused to fall.